team culture, and we're happy to host another Program Spotlight. Program Spotlight gives us a chance to highlight the wonderful work and people who make BH Care what it is. Today, we're going to be spotlighting our ABI and Howe Ave residential programs. For those who are unable to attend today or would like to review this program, the Program Spotlight is being recorded and will be posted on that program's respective services page on BH Connect by the end of the week. For example, today's Program Spotlight on ABI and Howe Ave will be under Adult Services. Any attachments that accompany this spotlight will also be placed under the Adult Services page on BH Connect. I'm going to pass it over to the lead residential counselor, Iris. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Iris Cartudo, lead residential counselor for ABI and Howe Avenue. I would like to introduce our team, starting with our program manager, Tracy Carey. Myself again, Iris Cartudo, who is the lead for residential and Howe Avenue. Our full-time staff consists of Raymond Martels, Stephanie Burgess, Tamara Blonzak, Robin Moore, Kayon Rogers, Vanessa Colon, Steven Zawinski, Tarsha Zenit, and Bernard Witchard. We also have part-time staff, which is Eshe Hamilton and Jason Tinney, along with a host of per diem staff.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tracy. I am the program manager. I'm going to start out first with the ABI program, otherwise known as the Acquired Brain Injury Program. This program is a group home setting that resides 3 residents. The Acquired Brain Injury Program provides a comprehensive and coordinated physical, psychological, medical, and social services in a community-based living environment. Individuals who suffer from ABI or mental illness reside at this residence. We are located in Ansonia near the Valley Clinic on 97 Bench Street, Ansonia, Connecticut. We are a 24/7 run program. We require 2 staff members on each shift. Our shifts consist of 7 to 3 p.m., 3 to 11 p.m., and 11 to 7 a.m. Clients for this program are typically selected through DEMIS and come from a hospital setting. And in-person meetings take place several different times, and discussions are had with the team, as well as house visits before deciding on eligibility. One thing to know about ABI is that we will always have all male residents that live here. Our referral process is we receive referrals directly through DEMIS. As said before, they typically come from the hospital setting. ABI then sets up a meeting and visitations with the client and the team. We plan a couple of different house visits depending on the person and the situation. Sometimes those are overnight visits. And then the decision is based on any open beds and the eligibility into the program.
Here's an example of our ABI client calendar. This calendar, it consists of the client's ADLs along with scheduled appointments or groups and planned activities. Here's one of our clients who is an active member in our Valley Social Club. Our social club is on Main Street of Ansonia, and also this client will have artwork presented in our upcoming art show with the Valley Social Club.
Next up is our Howe residential program. Howe Avenue is a 24/7 run and operated transitional housing program. Howe Avenue offers the opportunity and development of skills and to receive ongoing supports to function effectively in the community. The goal and the hope for some of our clients here is to eventually build skills in order to be able to successfully live independent in their own apartments. Individuals who suffer from mental illness or other issues that require extra supports 24/7 are the individuals that you will find here. Howe Avenue is located at 5 79 Howe Avenue in Shelton. Again, we are 24/7 run, and we do require at least one staff member here on each shift. Our shifts are 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7. We have 5 beds total here at Howe Avenue. One apartment is a shared apartment, so there are 2 beds in that specific apartment. There is a specific referral form to be completed for Howe Avenue eligibility. And typically individuals fill this form out and then will be added to the wait list and reviewed regularly upon openings, which we'll discuss next. So the Howe Avenue referral process, you can find our application in BH Connect. You would go to quality and compliance and then go to residential, and then you would find our application for services. I do believe a little bit easier way, after this is completed, they will be posting it on BH Connect with this recorded spotlight. Typically, we meet with the client and their caseworker and or family member, conservator, whoever's available and working on this client's team. The decision is then based on open beds and eligibility in the program, such as health, and whether or not this is a good fit for that individual. They'll be added to a wait list if we are at full capacity, and the referral will be looked at regularly. The form number for that is 603.2, just to find it a little bit easier for you guys.
Here's an example of our client calendar for Howe Avenue. This calendar consists of clients' ADLs, any scheduled appointments and or groups. Also, we have scheduled activities, weekly men's group and monthly women's group at Howe Avenue. Some fun facts to know about both programs. Our ABI residents are active in one of our ABI residents is a very active member in the Valley Social Club art program. His artwork will be displayed at the show. The Valley Social Club art program will have a show on May 23rd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Ansonia at Veterans Park, which is at 435 Main Street, Ansonia. Another interesting and successful story, one of our clients at the ABI program has successfully completed his IOP program and has moved on to a new one. A successful story for our Howe Ave residents. We have a resident that completed his learner's permit and received his driver's license. Also, with both residents, we have upcoming events scheduled. The Renaissance Fair, Comic-Con, the Peabody Museum, our annual Big E trip, zoos, aquariums, and etc.
Does anyone have any questions? Go ahead.
How is your wait list looking right now
For which program?
for the Howe Ave?
Off the top of my head, I want to say I think we have about 9 individuals on that wait list right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You mentioned that the ABI is the clients will always be males. What's the reason for that?
So I did actually ask our DEMIS oversight that question, and I was told it's due to having only one full shower bathroom.
Hmm. And what are the ages for each program, the ABI residents and the Howe Ave?
We don't have any specific age requirements. So at ABI program, currently, we have age ranging from 40s to late 70s. And at Howe Avenue, we actually have some young adults, which are early 20s, up to mid to late 60s.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
A question. The How Ave program, is like a transitional program? Are they there for a certain amount of time and then move on, or are they there for forever?
So the goal and the hope is to get individuals in the program that we can help successfully transition into the community and be able to effectively live on their own in the community. But I will tell you now that we do have a couple of individuals here that have been here for quite some time.
And they're able to stay, correct?
Depending on circumstances, yes.
I have
Hi,
a
if
question.
you, oh, sorry,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. So say if a person, if their number came up and you had a space to put somebody into Howe Avenue, uh, what are the requirements that they would have to agree to in order to be a tenant at Howe Avenue?
So some of the important requirements would be definitely looking to ensure that that person has some form of income to ensure that they can pay their monthly rent or bills at Howe Avenue. Also to their health, and depending on if they are able to do some of the stairs here at Howe Avenue, we do have some second and third floor apartments which require a lot of stairs. So health and eligibility based on if it's a good fit. I know with our shared apartment, which is the 2-bed, we like to have individuals that can kind of coexist together in a healthy setting. And so at this point, we've only typically had young adults living in that apartment.
How much is the rent? Is it weekly? Is it monthly?
So it's your regular monthly rent, and it depends on the apartment that you're in. So the
Okay.
rents are different for each place. Yeah.
Okay. And so is there currently a wait list or you have openings right now?
There is currently a wait list. We are at full capacity at this
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So
So
a
Oh,
client
yeah.
doesn't have to be, oh, sorry, rep
That's okay.
payee or get visiting nursing services to be at Howe Avenue?
The hope and the goal is to definitely have form of med management, present. And nursing services is definitely a plus unless that person is capable of taking their own medication successfully, then that wouldn't be an issue. And as far as finances, whether they have a job or they have benefits.
Now, is rent based on their income or is it just a set rental amount?
It's a set rental amount. I will tell you that the rents are a bit cheaper than what's out there now. We're definitely at a lower rate due to us being a program and, having it be easier for the clients too. But yeah, it's a set rent rate and it's not per income.
So what's the range? I know you said that it all depends on the apartments, but like what's the lowest and what's the highest?
So the shared apartment is split, so it's pretty cheap. It's $275 monthly. It will be going up though to $325. So, and the highest range we're at, it will be 600.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So the rent includes the utilities.
I was just gonna jump in and say that.
Depending
Yeah.
on the apartment, we have one that is with utilities, we have one that's without, so it's just based on the placement.
Okay. Okay.
Also, so when a client decides that they want to leave, is that on their accord, or is that the house that
So
discharges them?
the program is not a mandatory program. People can leave when they want. Typically, we like to do it pretty structured with a plan. If somebody's moving into a lower level of care, we like to set up case management services for them and kind of wraparound services. And we typically stay involved for probably up to 6 months of that process to ensure the transition is smooth.
BH Care have anything similar down on the shoreline I understand this is
So the
located in the
similarity
valley.
to, yeah, the similarity to Howe Avenue would be our HARP program in Branford.
Yeah, it's similar. It's just a larger version. Howe has 5 apartments and Harp is 22 apartments.
Okay.
I shouldn't say the maximum is 22 residents, I should say.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
So at these apartments, it comes with like a case manager already, or if I want to refer my client, will I still work with them?
The hope would be that you kind of stuck around for a few months until they're
Yeah.
successfully transitioned with us. But we
Okay.
have case management here, which is 24/7.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Any further questions?
Remarkable presentation.
Yeah, very good. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank
job.
you.
Ladies.
All right,
Thank
Team
you.
Culture would like to thank everyone for coming to our program Spotlight on ABI and Howe Ave. If you have any program-specific questions, please reach out to Tracy directly. Team Culture is planning another Spotlight in a few weeks, so please be on the lookout for an email. And again, this recording is going to be posted on BH Connect under Adult Services, along with the referral form by the end of the week. Anyone interested in joining Team Culture, please reach out to Ebony, Emily, or Cooper. Thank you again, and have a fantastic rest of your day.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone. Have a great one. Bye-bye.